Okay, so I can start. Oh wait, what's this? No way. The Pokemon anime. Some people love it, some people hate it, and some are indifferent to it. But like everything else, the anime isn't perfect, and there definitely are some things that don't make a lot of sense. Some people love to complain about these things, like over and over again. It's just really annoying to see people complain about them, I'm not gonna lie about that. But for me, it's just gotten to the point where I just quit questioning some of these things. Because I just really don't see the point in questioning them, you know? It just takes away from the anime in general, and there's some like different reasons behind it and stuff. So today I'm gonna talk about a few of the things that I just quit questioning in the anime. Now, if you question these things, if they bother you, that's perfectly fine, you know? I'm not gonna tell you what shouldn't bother you, like that's not messed up, but these are just my opinions on things, and if you have different opinions, that's like totally okay, and we can just move on, agree to disagree, you know? These are just some things that I thought, and my thoughts about it. So, the first thing I quit questioning about the anime is the fact that Ash is still 10. You know, it was a point where we didn't think he was still 10, I mean, even in the first season, they say that time has passed.
I can't believe it's been a whole year since we were here.
But then we get to the first episode of the Black and White series, and we find out...
And that includes the Kanto region's Pallet Town, home to this young man, 10-year-old Ash Ketchum.
So apparently, Ash is still 10. Now, a lot of people have come up with some ridiculous theories for this. Something about seeing so Ash can enjoy being on a Pokemon journey however long he wants to, or something like that. I don't know, I don't believe it, it's ridiculous. The real reason that Ash is still 10 is that the writers just thought he would be more relatable to the audience of the show if he was a kid instead of being like 16 or 17 or however old he's supposed to be by now. The target audience of the show hasn't really changed. But the real reason I quit questioning this is because in other long-running shows, the characters don't age. They just don't. I mean, I know there's like, you know, one of those characters who's been a baby ever since I was. So are we really gonna, you know, I mean, does it really even matter how old Ash is? I mean, the point of the show is that it's somebody going on a journey, exploring new places, meeting new Pokemon and people, and trying to be the very best. So it's just Ash's age is just like a small, tiny detail. It just doesn't matter. Another thing I quit questioning is also happened in the first episode of the Black and White series, and that is Pikachu losing to a level 5 Snivy. Ash, after arriving in the Unova region with his mom and Professor Oak, stopped by Professor Juniper's lab in Nuvema Town. A trainer named Trip then comes up to choose his first Pokemon, and Ash have a battle, in which Pikachu loses. Now, to be fair, they discovered that after the whole debacle with Zekrom, Pikachu somehow didn't have any of its electric-type moves. This would be enough to throw Ash and Pikachu off balance enough so that a less experienced opponent could come in and win. It's also possible that Pikachu was weakened by whatever happened with Zekrom, but we never really received confirmation of that. So, we have Pikachu losing to a beginner Snivy. But I really think this is another thing the writers, you know, put in there because, I mean, the rivalry between Ash and Trip, it just wouldn't have been interesting if Ash had, you know, just beaten Trip right off the bat. I think that they kind of figured that the people watching the show now wouldn't be the same people that watched it from the beginning, although there are some of us out there who have. Kind of figured that there was like a new, you know, group of kids watching the show, and I think they just kind of wanted it to be more interesting to them. So again, I think this is something that they just put in there just for that, and it's just one battle. Like I said before, it could be somewhat believable, but I mean, it's just one battle, guys. It's not that big of a deal. And the last thing that a lot of people question, I just quit doing it, is Thunder Armor. Now this is during Ash's 7th gym battle in the Holy Region against Liza and Tate. They battled together in a double battle and sent out Lunatone and Solrock, and Ash sent out Pikachu and Swellow. And Pikachu was riding on Swellow's back, and it used Thunderbolt on itself, which basically coated them in Thunder Armor, which delivered the winning hit. Now, I know what you're thinking. People think this is completely ridiculous, and I do admit it is a really big stretch. However, it's one of those things where you could say, well, the game mechanics are limited. You can only do so much in the games because it is a game. And in real life, it would be completely different, like something that would be possible, even though I don't really see how that would be all that possible to do thunder armor. I don't know, it's just, you know what? We're talking about a show where we have Pokemon that breathe fire, spit out water, and all this other stuff, and we're questioning thunder armor. In the episode before, they had 2 boys land a space shuttle, and you're questioning thunder armor. Although, to be fair, one of those boys spent like a ton of time in the simulator, so I guess it is possible he could have landed the space shuttle. But I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things, yes, it is somewhat ridiculous, but guys, it's just one episode. You know what? It is what it is. You know what it is? It's not that big of a deal. So I've given you reasons as to why I quit questioning these things, but the main reason I've just quit questioning them is that there's just no point in questioning these things. I mean, it's not going to change. It is what it is, and there's such small parts of the bigger picture that it just doesn't matter. It's just a waste of time and energy, and it's just, you know, why can't we just enjoy the Pokemon anime and not nitpick over every single little thing? I mean, if you want to, that's fine, but that's just the way I feel about it. Anyway, if you liked this video, I would really appreciate it if you left a like, and if you want to tell me what you quit questioning, or things that you do question, or whatever, in the comments below, that'd be really cool. Also, I'd like to announce that there probably won't be a video next week, and that's because I'm going to be busy. I'm sorry, guys, I tried to do 2 videos this week. I had the plans for them and everything, but other people kept making demands of my time, and my time is already strapped as it is. I'm just sorry, that's just how it went. It's not my fault. I really tried, I really pulled through, I really did. It really frustrates me that happened, but that's just the way it is. So I will be seeing you next time, whenever that does happen to be, and until then,